and I'll be there for you. I know it's hard for us to love the way we knew before they broke our trust, and I'll be there for you. I know we don't have much, that don't matter to me. All I need, all I need, all I need, all I want is your love.
On the nights that no one's there, you always are. When the phone calls get ignored, I know you're never far. And every time my heart aches, you're always there for me to vent. So when the world puts its weight on my chest, I breathe with your breaths. And from the times I was broke up until the time I was rich, you never switched how you treated me. You see me the way I wish. You always hold me to the highest standards, unafraid to let me fall. Because when I get back up, you know it's better just to dust me off and let me learn by example and toughen up my thoughts. Sometimes you got to touch the stove just to know it's hot. And you can tell me not to touch it 100 times, but until my skin is burned, I'll never know what the pain is like. And no, I never want that pain again. That's like our relationship. Every time when things get tough, I think of parting ways, but then I think about the days before we ever existed and realize I couldn't last without you a single
and
minute.
I'll be there for you. I know it's hard for us to love the way we knew before they broke our trust, and I'll be there for you. I know we don't have much, that don't matter to me. All I need, all I need, all I need, all I want is your love.
So many times I've gotten messages from fans saying that I saved their life, saying I'm the man, saying that without me and this music that I make, that their life would have ended long ago. And that's hard to take, because I know how many times I've tried to take my own life, and you're the one that stopped me and told me to go home and write. So really it's you, you're the one that we should all thank. You brought me closer to my family and even closer to faith. You brought me into the life of a family that lost their son, but would comfort their other one when my records were spun. And to my homie Ben, just know that you've done much more for me than I could ever do for you, and I know that's hard to see. You made me fall back in love with the one I wrote this song about, and reminded me of the pain from the stove inside of my house. I'd rather live one day with her than 1,000 without her laugh. I call her the love of my life, you can call
and
her
I'll
rap.
be there for you. I know it's hard for us to love the way we knew before they broke our trust, and I'll be there for you. I know we don't have much, that don't matter to me. All I need, all I need, all I need, all I want is your love.
It seems like every time I go and try and pick up the mic, I rap about the things that don't really affect me in life, like how I'm great at articulating my bars that I write, or how the fame will never change a single thought in my mind. I rap about how I'm better than any rapper in sight. I rap about how I'd kill them on a beat if they even try to rap about how I'd eat them and then make fun of my sides. I rap about all these mumbling rappers and tell them to die, because I get so angry when they don't even think when they write. But come to think of it, when it comes to thinking, neither do I. I like to act like I'm the greatest to ever ink out a rhyme, but who am I convincing? I like to keep my confidence high, but I lie to myself every time that I say that I'm fine, because deep inside I'm scared to write about what's in my mind. All these sensitive topics are bottled up really tight, and I can't take a sip, cause taking this sip brings my demons to life. I'm not alright, I'm not okay. I can't rap about the things that are causing pain. It leaves a stain when I put them on the paper. They don't ever leave my cranium, they stay inside my brain and multiply into a greater sun. It's like they stay dormant until I force them into the world, and they become the main source of my torment. I can't not endure this, it aches to my core and it's horseshit, cause all I wanna do is just ignore this. But I can't, and y'all don't understand the type of mindset that it fucking puts me in. When you ask me to rap an emotional track. I have to reach back to a part of my brain that is black. I cannot escape it, I can barely take it. I can't face all this pain that my heart is taking. It's aching every bar I'm saying, cause it's hard to make it. Day to day these scars are saying I'm not alright, I'm not okay. I don't wanna feel today. I don't wanna deal with pain. Someone take this all away, cause I'm not okay. I'm not alright, I'm not okay. I'm not alright, I'm not okay. I'm not alright, I'm not alright. I'm not okay. No one even knows about this crutch that I have. It's why my discography don't have any songs that are sad. Because every time I go and try and make, when depression awakens and takes over like a tapeworm and it eats away at my soul. So many stories that went untold, cause I'm not man enough to control my emotions, so I bury them all down below. I'm not alright, I'm not okay. I can't talk about the things that are causing pain. I can't talk about the time that I lost my first love and wanted to shoot myself in the motherfucking brain. I can't talk about the night that she left me. I put a bag over my head to try and suffocate, but I backed out just before I blacked out, so my mother wouldn't have to put her own son in a grave. Can't talk about the day that I lost my grandma. I prayed to God, but now I am lost, cause I asked him to save her, but the next day he'd take her away and now my faith is gone. I often think, is she proud of me? She never even knew about this rap scene. She never even knew I swore, never knew about my tour. Hell, she ain't even know about half of me. I'm not alright, I'm not okay. Everybody tells me time will take away the pain. Everybody tells me life is just a book of chapters and all I have to do is act like it never happened and turn the page. But they don't know that all my pages are the same. Everyone contains the same info, the same pain, the same blacked out window, the same pain, the same passed down limbo, the same shame. I'm not alright, I'm not okay. I would trade it all away to write a new page, but none are blank, they're all full. It's not cool, all telling me I'll never make it in this game of life and I'm a fool. All telling me to get up on a pedestal, put a rope around my neck, tie it off and jump it till it pulls, smothering me to death. Maybe then I'll get some rest, but until then I got some more people to impress. I gotta put that fake smile on, the fake voice, I gotta fake everything just so people pay coin. I always say to anyone who's fake, I punch them in the jaw. So I'm hitting myself cause I'm the fakest of them all. I don't even know how to be real. Hell, I don't even know who the real me is. Maybe when I can finally be still, the fake me will cease to exist and the real me will live. I'm not alright, I'm not okay. I don't wanna feel today. I don't wanna deal with pain. Someone take this all away, cause I'm not okay. I'm from the boroughs of Kentucky, you should probably try to duck me. Got a product with it, go ahead and touch me. Cause my world can get bloody so thorough. When I hunt the whole bureau, gonna be searching looking for me. The whole world tried to shun me, now I'm back, they looking yummy. Time to turn these motherfuckers into lunch meat. They say the brighter days should be coming, looked outside and it ain't sunny, but I like the dark, guess I'm kinda lucky. The day that I make a song that they like, I know I fucked up. Cause haters love to fuck the shit, that's the only way that they fly. Fans of mine know I like to stir the pot a couple times before I dine, so I let them simmer and sizzle to brine, cause they salty. Enemies of mine are quite numerous, they try to stop me but I push through pussies like a uterus. They losing it, make them act a fool, they ludicrous. Every time I rap I got them up in arms, that's humorous. Punchlines for days, come find a lane and wait. I'll explain, cue the rhyme, catch a ride to the face. So what those glass jaws say, talking trash all day. Sounding like Stone Cold's coming with how those glass jaws break. For those who have lost faith, I'm back, in fact I'm here to stay. Still cutting through these beats like a hacksaw blade. They want me dragged off stage, they want to cast me off away. But I force my way into the game until that padlock breaks. I'm from the boroughs of Kentucky, you should probably try to duck me. Got a product with it, go ahead and touch me. Cause my world can get bloody so thorough. When I hunt the whole world, gonna be searching looking for me. The whole world tried to show me, now I'm back, they looking yummy. Time to turn these motherfuckers into lunch meat. They say the brighter days should be coming, look outside and it ain't sunny, but I like the dark, guess I'm kinda lucky. Lord knows that I'm a man of my word, I am not deterred. If you're thinking you can stop me with your comments, no, your plan is absurd. I handle the slurs, no damage incurred. Stand up and learn, when you come at me, I'll make you shit the bed. Amber Heard, I'ma swerve all you bitches, unconcerned with all you bitches. Haters fueling my fire, when will you learn, all you bitches? There's a reason that you know me, but I do not know you. People pay to hear my music, people put you on mute. I got these hillbilly hooks and flippity hibbity rap bars, hundreds of thousands of yes men, but no one puts on my song. Someone correct me me if I'm wrong. It's contradictory, no. Tell me that rap don't pay my bills, but I just bought a second home. But y'all don't ever make sense, so they kinda make sense. Putrid smelling motherfuckers, only time you make sense. Strode up to that fucker's door, I ain't heard from him since. I wait a couple more days and pay him a visit again. Cause I'm from the boroughs of Kentucky, you should probably try to duck me. Got a problem with it, go ahead and touch me. Cause my world can get bloody so thorough, and I hunt the whole world, gonna be searching, looking for me. The whole world try to shun me, now I'm back, they looking yummy. Time to turn these motherfuckers into lunch meat. They say the brighter days should be coming, look outside and it ain't sunny, but I like the dark, guess I'm kinda lucky. Yeah, I've been grinding all night, I've been grinding all day. I've been running towards the light, I don't wanna fade away. I know that I'll have to fight every day that I awake, but I wanna fade away. I can't fade away, no. Rent is high, bills are due, and they're just piling higher. This ride of life is spiraling, I might just light a fire and dive inside of it, cause I'm tired of trying to fight it. Quick as I try it, life grips its teeth and its bite is tighter. Sometimes I wonder, am I here for reasons I don't know? Why do I work this hard, yet progress seems to be so slow? Till I remember where I was just a few years ago, and would have killed to know what I know. Cause I've been grinding all night, I've been grinding all day. I've been running towards the light, I don't wanna fade away. I know that I'll have to fight every day that I awake, but I wanna fade away. You can go ahead and try, but I'll never take the bait. I'm the one that will survive, I'ma set the world ablaze. Say you're working 9 to 5, I've been working all day, cause I wanna fade away. For the longest time I was the only one that believed in me, but that was enough. The drive that I had could take it farther than any car, plane, or bus. Cause I gave no fuck and I never gave up on something I couldn't go with it without thinking about. When they tell me to stop rapping, but rap saved my life more times than I can count. So I'ma keep doing this shit, ready grit your teeth. If you wanna keep them between your lips, I'm a beast when I spit, leaving every single motherfucking beat disease when I release and rip. I ain't even come close to reaching my peak, so I catch my Z's while I let them speak. I ain't dead, but still I'ma rest in peace, knowing that I could do this shit in my sleep. Yeah, I know right now things may not seem like they're the best, that's true. You try to make it work, but nothing does, you don't know what to do. I promise I've been there, life just seems like it's unfair. All your enemies succeeding while you're pleading for some air. Life is suffocating you, the struggle bus is taking you through ruts. It sucks, but just stay true and toughen up, cause days are new are on the rise. These trying times are blessings in disguise, and one day you'll look back and know that I'm right. Cause I've been grinding all night, I've been grinding all day. I've been running towards the light, I don't wanna fade away. I know that I'll have to fight every day that I awake, but I wanna fade away. You can go ahead and try, but I'll never take the bait. I'm the one that will survive, I'ma set the world ablaze. Say you're working 9 to 5, I've been working all day, cause I wanna fade away. Fade away, no. I've been running all night, but I wanna fade away. Blood is running down my face, tears are forming in my eyes. Father always told me pain is temporary, keep in stride. Lift your head up, don't you cry. Fighters always will survive. The hurt you feel inside can only mean that you're alive. Keep your head down and digging. God will provide you vision and lead you where you need to be. If you just shut up and listen and ignore the opposition, they just want your position. They wanna X you out like the atheist do to Christ and Christmas. So don't ever stray away from this path that you'll create. Get that tunnel vision, don't you quit, keep working every day. So I made a promise to myself that when I hear that final bell, I'ma give it everything that I got, and that's, oh God, I wanna fail until I'm on my deathbed and I'm staring into heaven's eyes. I will never let nobody else control my life. I'ma wake up and I'll take what's mine. Ain't no way I'll wait in line. Life is moving way too fast for me to be stuck back in time. You can take away everything that I ever worked for. I'ma keep on pushing till I earn more. I won't ever fall. Won't never break, won't never crack, won't never split, won't never stop, won't never lag, won't never call it quits. You can try to hold me back, but I'll always find my own way. Cause I am a beast that you won't tame. I won't ever fall. Won't never break, won't never crack, won't never split, won't never stop, won't never lag, won't never call it quits. Call it quits.
You can tell, just look in the sky, the angels are near. Came out the gutter with Pennywise, I was facing my fears. I made it out the streets, even though I was left to die. Still I sprouted out the concrete despite the pesticides. Somehow I bloomed to a beautiful rose. I was consumed with the blues, such a musical soul. This industry is full of hardships and politics, but I will never call it quits. In fact, I want all of it. You see fire in my eyes, even though I'm criticized. I have been vilified, belittled and minimized. If you ever dealt with depression, I really empathize. Promise you, the more money you make, the shit intensifies. Ludicrous, I deal with all these Judases in service. Mama said you entertain the clown and you become the circus. So tell them, Crip, we ain't stopping. Promise you will never change. We gon' be this fucking way until they put us in a grave.
Take away everything that I ever worked for. I'ma keep on pushing till I earn more. I won't never fall. Won't never break. Won't never crack. Won't never. Won't never. Won't never. Won't never. Call it quick. Call it quick. You can try to hold me back, but I'll always find my own way. 'Cause I am a beast that you won't tame. I won't never fall. Won't never break. Won't never. Won't never. Won't never. Won't never. Won't never. Call it quick. Call it quick.
Biggie said it best, more money, more problems. Wake up, Papa Xanax, hard pill to swallow. I don't ever follow, take the road less traveled, never know. See tomorrow, that's a whole nother battle. Take these little pills I'm popping, depression it gets to stopping. My mental builds up these toxins where the ending is an option. I'm just talking real life, you just talking shit, looking for a click or a like. Out the ground grew a rose in the middle of the weeds. I've been down this old road in the middle of the street. I'm screaming, Lord help me with these demons. I'm just trying to figure out my purpose or a meaning. Lately it just seems like the same old, same old. Pill pop and watch them go down like Drano. You still watching even though I feel insane? No, I ain't trying to kill myself, Kurt Cobain.
You can take away everything that I ever worked for. I'ma keep on pushing till I earn more. I won't never fall. Won't never. Won't never. Won't never. Won't never. Won't never. Won't never. Call it quick. Call it quick. You can try to hold me back, but I'll always find my own way. 'Cause I am a beast that you won't tame. I won't never fall. Won't never. Won't never. Won't never. Won't never. Won't never. Won't never. Call it quick. Call it quick.
I heard a knock upon my door the other day. I opened it to find her staring in my face. The feel of mortal stalking still reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drag this coffin, just in case. My body's trembling and shivers down my spine. Adrenaline kicks and shifts into overdrive. Your secrets keep you sick, your lies keep you alive. Snake eyes every single time you roll with crooked eyes. I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts a 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume. The drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you see? I've got these questions always running through my head. So many things that I would like to understand. If we are born to die and we all die to live, then what's the point of living life if it just contradicts? I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts a 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. and I'm so high on misery. Can't you stop?
What's up, guys? You know, there's nobody in here. You know, what's up? I don't know why it always does that, where it doesn't capture the game automatically. Like, just right off the bat. Oh well. Shadow Royale is on.
Intricate visions of infinite wisdom, empirical, spiritual, lyrical, lyrical synonyms. In layman's terms, I am the best, you must agree. I got that white boy swagger, rapping right down to a T. I got my hand up on the throttle, holding up a broken bottle, ready to cut you up and gut you like a fucking avocado. Desperado on the track, in fact, if I am gone tomorrow, then my motto is no sorrow, no apologies, it's karma. Don't get it twisted and delete me off your friends for staying busy, tweeting hatred at me all up in my business. I'm getting kicks out of this shit like it was my sneakers, and the game fears me like a motherfucking white beater. Just let me go on my own again. A rolling stone, I made the stone. Yeah, just let me go. I'm on my own, no rolling stone in time.
Ahead, we talk of victory and slaughter.
Here's your champion. Give this one a challenge, or die trying.
Bombs away.
Breakout going over there. Let's explore this way. Marking our surroundings.
Oh yeah.
mate? Energy ammo here.
Open supply bed over here. Backpack here. Level 2. Oh, why, thank you.
First blood. Game bloody on, fella. No worries, mate. Got an open supply bin here. Cheers, big ears.
Come on, you. No problem at all, darling.
Marking our surroundings.
Gotta clown that away.
Aye.
Looting here.
Car SMG here. Shall we head this way, darling?
Gotta clown that away. Already inside the ring, fellas. Next round's on me. Ultimate's ready. Let's give these jokers a show. We ought to go. That'd be an enemy, fellas.
Yeah.
Oh, hell, another squad's been there.
Dears, eyes to the skies. A care package. Numpty there. This could get interesting. Numpty in our orbit. They're shooting at me!
Marking our surroundings.
I cracked that hooligan shield. Took him down. My ultimate's ready.
Champion's gone. Guess they'll give the title to any old joker. Another squad's been there.
Calling upon nature's strength.
We downed another. Shield recharging. Being shot! Enemy here!
You're done. Now watch the master. In my games, you will fear the shadows.
I don't settle. I'm not made that way.
Can't we do the blah 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 after? I'm ready now.
Today will be our day. Fight Reaker.
Meet your champion. Lots of kills by this one. I like that.
I will guide us to victory below.
Fuck, I won't.
I'm the job
Told Death
master.
I said hello.
You're falling for me already.
Enemy in mind? Yes.
Eyes on the prize.
See someone out there? Let's explore. What do you think is over here? What the? An enemy landed near me, amigos. What? Go faster!
Taking fire.
Let's go. First fatality.
Tossing thermite. Shattered an enemy shield. Watch out. They're shooting at me.
Round one. Beginning ring countdown.
Taking fire. Reloading.
Enemy here.
Keep backing up. And we're all close.
Somebody save me from myself. I'm following my demons all the way to hell. Talking to God so far away. I'm falling down. Do you know what it's like to live your life in the eyes of the public while they wait to watch you fail? Every day they're looking for something old to bring up something new if they see you doing well. And God forbid you did some things in the past, man, you might as well just hang it up to dry. Cause in this day and age, change don't mean a thing, they'll cancel anything in sight. These people are casting stones for things they've done themselves. They just don't have a million people praying they fail and watching every move they make and honing on their mistakes and show the world that you're not who they think. The pressure keeps mounting higher. I no longer desire to live this life I chose, cause I'm no longer inspired. But these people require me to keep bringing the cipher, so I'll speak till I'm tired, holding my feet to the fire, screaming, somebody save me from myself. I'm following my demons all the way to hell. I'm falling down. I'm
Yeah, what's new?
So I can read your mind, dude. Finding why would you even try to keep and hide secrets deep inside? You're speaking lies and redefined who I knew. What can I do? Stuck in my room, demons swirl around like typhoons. Life is like a tightrope that I'm walking in. I wanna take that rope and tie a noose. Preparing to die, scary inside, bottomless lows, heroin highs, staring in the eyes of death. I'm paralyzed. I guess it's time for them to bury me alive. Maybe now you see the bar you set for me is higher than the one that I can actually reach. This is what you wanted. Raise your shovels high, lay me in the dirty, bury me alive. Somebody save me from myself. I'm following my demons all the way to hell. Talking to God so far.
Excuse me.
Trespass. Steal my treasure.
I accept the challenge.
We strike back.
We'll get a win if your heart's in the right place.
I just try to stick to myself.
The place between life and death is where I feel most alive.
Future champion.
Lots of kills by this one, I like that.
This might be a good place to land. Hold your breath if you have to breathe.
Death is never the end. Not in my world.
Contact with target. Oh, there's another squad attacking. I am down. Flag grenade set. Thrown out the star.
Contact with Dad.
What I am?
Turned down a six-figure deal. Fuck trying to appeal. I'll keep rapping from a closet.
Damn it. That was fucking shit up as a shadow. Literally just heard that song.
The legends have returned. This time, I'm ready for you.
I am with you, and you are with me. And today, we fight.
This is what I was built for.
Don't get so caught up in the past. You miss your chance at a better future.
This is your champion. Do us all a favor.
Stay out of my way.
I'm not jump master.
I'll be leading the charge on this jump.
This might be a good place to land.
I got your back. Let's charge.
The gods have sent.
Survival's not just for the living.
Like you said, probably won't come in until.
Round one. The beginning ring countdown to death. And like that, the champion falls.
First blood. Less than 1 minute. The ring is not far.
Not much of a champion now, were they?
On your guard. Got a buster there. Half a minute. Ring is near. Ring's ring in 10 seconds. We're close. Taking damage. Battling the enemy.
The ring's moving. I like it when you all flee.
One moment. I must use the Phoenix kit. That ring has started moving. We're not recharging my shields. Let's go this way. Target spotted.
Care package out there.
Hostile spotted. All in my sight. Marking our surroundings.
Reloading.
Bunch of fools just joined in.
Shadows.
Reinforcing my Evo shield. Grenade. It's not as far. They are attacking.
Shut it, skin suit. Just killed one.
Busted a buster. Nice. Give me sight. Contact with hostile. Reloading. Took out a hostile. A token to remember this moment. Extended heavy level 3.
Give it to me.
To me.
Scanning the area. Being targeted. I'm recharging my Evo shield. I'm down.
Reloading. Kill the skin suit.
Powerful slaughter at the end.
Get up before I kill you myself. Someone on this squad is still alive. Find them.
Reinforcing my Evo shield. Reloading.
Kill the skin suit. down. Shut it down.
Reloading. Shooting.
Someone's gonna sandwich. A broken.
Throwing thermite grenade.
Thermite out. Arc star.
I'm taking fire.
I'm down. Pick me up.
Reloading. Taking a moment to recharge my shield.
Bless you.
Using a med kit.
I'm taking fire. Throwing thermite grenade on squad mate.
I'm down. Pick me up.
I am Growth Hunter. I cracked an unstopped. I'm out of heavy ammo. Scanning the area.
Shots on me.
Down? But alive.
Finish. I'm healing.
Healing up. Good down.
I might be switching to FIFA.
Oh, I'm sorry, deep.
You know, yeah, I'm switching to FIFA. FIFA? Alright, what about Madden? Let's get the controller turned on and then we'll go. Thought some of my controller's dead. Now why am I not capturing? do it auto. Nope, still can't. Oh, fuck it. There we go. We'll just do that for now. It's annoying. Oh well. Come on.
That was the perfect call out there. Once he got the block, he made a move, and he was headed to the end zone.
Mine doesn't do what mommy's does. Mine's stuck. Yeah.
Hold up. It ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Food from all over the face. My ace boom.
Go turn the TV off first.
20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. They homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators, could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm Deion Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping.
You gonna do a random team?
Extra the crib with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the
Fuck my life. Alright, well.
One that died with fed niggas with soul food flow that stopped my
This is
bad
not
kitchen.
completely
I'm
fucked.
liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move, they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The alpha and omega promise it ain't
suck,
nothing
bro.
now. A new beginning. My catalog like
Homeboy is playing like trash this year.
Imagine if I did make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come
I ain't even mad that he got traded from Seattle now.
Today,
Fucking
from
shit ass Broncos
MetLife
can have him.
Stadium in New Jersey.
Huh? The Conan game? Because I'd have to download it. I don't have it downloaded right now. I was thinking about downloading it tomorrow. Plus, I gotta make room on my
Longtime
computer for
Panther
it.
Graham Gano has us set for his start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
Already had
and no run back on
Madden
the opening
downloaded.
kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. They run with a fourth-year man. This is Damian Harris.
Come on.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now here's another carry for Harris. Nifty move. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. Now Jones. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They hand this off to Harris. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. A run with a second-year man.
Wow,
that's Ramondre Stevenson.
missed.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Throwing, Jones. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 24. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Off the play fake. Jones. That's complete into the hands of Myers.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Damian Harris. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Next Folk. Garbo.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Shut up, commentators. Piece of shit.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll go to Barkley again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 40-yard line.
Oh, fucking fat man. Why?
Andrew Thomas, former 1st-rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Probably going to Galladay. Let's see how that plays out.
Looking to throw. Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
I didn't give the prerequisite that I suck
for the extra point is full.
You know.
And it's good to make it 14-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. This will be...
I don't care about the run-pass option.
Stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Jones, a quick throw out wide for Galladay. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida, taken down at the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. The former Rutgers safety, Devin McCourty, has it. 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders, it's not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
The game. Come on.
Jones on first down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Yes.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
On first down, here's Breida. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the 24, Jones. That's caught by Galladay.
There we go.
Touchdown. Kenny Galladay on the touchdown throw from Daniel Jones. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones goes right back to Smith again. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Jones into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones gets it quickly to Galladay. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
It was a bit of an adjustment for Kenny Galladay in 2021, his first year in New York, and with new quarterback Daniel Jones. His mission, get back to his Pro Bowl form here in 2022 and avoid similar struggles. That catch right there, a nice way to get going.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line.
I don't need verticals. I need concept. Something like that.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He'll buy some time right. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Last second.
Daniel Jones as time expires in the first half. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Gano the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So, sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the third quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his man complete. It's Hudson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Barkley. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. 95 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Harris. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Nice.
That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Jones. And right side, Henry's got it. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. It's brought in by Harris. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Back to throw again. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
We're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Folks' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And New York set to take the field. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The former.
Yep.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Pin at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Pin at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Yeah. 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton. I boost up my rating. You know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me, cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apologies. 100 yards, you know I own all the property. Daddy's home, you know I own all the
Today. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Seattle. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Kenneth Walker. Hell yeah. Let's go.
They'll run here with a rookie second-round pick, Kenneth Walker. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith steps away. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. Incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Throwing on first is Wentz. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Working from the gun, Wentz. This to McLaurin out on the left side. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
That's not good.
Carson Wentz, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. An extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me,
looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. 26 yards for the rookie Brian Robinson. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So how about that for your first carry of the game? Not bad.
How about that, and not bad at all. I think he earned himself a little bit more work, partner, because that's what you want from your number 2 or your number 3 running backs. You want him to come in with the fresh legs, give your team a little jolt, and he did it right there. Best way to lobby for more playing time? have runs like that.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Off of play action, here's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Walker now on 1st and 10. And past the 30 down to about the 27. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. A first look here for DJ Dallas. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Dallas up the middle. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll set up the screen to Dallas. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. DJ Dallas taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Throwing is Wentz. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Gibson again. And some room to work. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Now a play fake. Wentz. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was capped off by the Logan Thomas touchdown catch. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 57 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down. Here's Wentz to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. He'll get this down to the 38.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now Wentz. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wentz. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Sly able to put this one through.
And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. To throw again on 2nd down, Smith. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He's got his tight end fan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Throwing again is Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll fake it. Now Smith.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Wentz.
This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Not to take him for granted, but it was business as usual for Terry McLaurin, up over 1,000 yards for the 2nd straight year. Now he gets to work with Carson Wentz in Washington, and may be the best receiver Wentz has had to throw to in his entire 7-year career. That connection yields a 1st down with that throw.
15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. Now Wentz again. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. On second down, a run with Gibson. And he brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Oh yeah, playing the computer or actually playing
the computer?
Computer's pretty hard last time I played Madden.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. 2 minutes.
So you played Tomb Raider, how'd that go?
Football.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? I thought it said you were playing Tomb Raider for a little bit. That's weird.
I was on Discord for a minute, but then I was just like, I'm not.
Now on second and 13. Wentz. Touchdown, Washington. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the
pop
game.
in and say hi.
Yeah, you good? Tiny's
chilling
over there doing homework.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
I was chilling. Fell in love with the lady.
Take it in at the goal line.
Watching the same anime, laughing my ass off.
Set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I might be done with homework in just a minute because my hand is fucking done with this shit.
What are you working on?
I'm doing the key terms and everything for government, and it, oh my god, they just annoying.
Yeah. Especially when you've been out of it for a little while, the whole study and relearning stuff, it sucks.
No, that's not my problem. I'm fine with that. My problem is the whole fucking writing. Oh my gosh.
See if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here. If they
My problem is all this writing that I'm like, how did I go straight back to high school and I did like over 4 classes in that? My hand never fucking hurt. I never got a blister. But now, all of a sudden, my hand does not work.
How long has it been since you wrote that much though, like in a sitting? Yeah, like what, high school?
Yeah, that was, I officially got to finish high school in 2020?
Pretty good yards after the catch.
Yeah, so it's been
crossing route. Is a crossing route good for a quarterback because
2
the
years?
receivers coming
So
yeah,
he hands a trophy a little bit.
They love those kind of throws, and how many times have you seen any of what we call?
And he will not be denied. Into the end zone, touchdown Seahawks. Ken Walker.
That is a lot of terminology. How soon do you gotta have it done?
And the Seahawks
by the end of this week, because then I have to get at least finish the reading and everything, because then I had to be in a part of that stupid discussion board, like I said last night.
Yeah.
She has all of her final stuff that she has to do by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Because I just, I hate that instructor. He's one of the ones that he admitted the only reason he's there is because of the extra money he gets by doing the class. He's an old ass man and he watches just these videos, and these videos don't really fully go over it, just half of it, and you're like, where's the fucking rest?
What I love about it is when you look across any team, alright, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push.
Sorry, I was in the middle of a tank battle. I got distracted there. Get my ass kicked.
use the second of their 3 timeouts.
What was the last part?
As the stoppage will come
Yeah,
with
this
a little
instructor
under a
just is
minute to go
old and
in
he's
this
lazy
first
with what he
half.
wants to do because it's
A
just
good gain
extra
on
money.
first has him set up with second and just a couple
Yeah,
of
those
inches
suck.
now from the 29.
Is he also like
To throw, it's Wentz. Buying time to his left.
boring to listen to in the whole 9 yards?
Oh yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
First down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. On first down, Wentz.
And then just the way he teaches, he needs to go a different way, especially with the Morons that are in this class that's already asked key questions they should fucking already known.
Right.
It's common sense.
8 yards to go on second
Wow.
down.
You're gonna run into that. I mean, Bobby bitches all the time about fucking idiots in classes and stuff.
Like, so you go online, you sign in, you can have your computer remember your sign in. You go to this connect thing that's on it. You go to so you clicked on the class. Then on the side it shows you all the stuff you can click, like discussions, the homeroom, all that. And then there's this thing called McGraw Connect. That's your book, or is the test, like on that one is the test.
Yeah.
And you go and you click on it and it takes you directly to the test. And he was showing the dude, and the dude goes, "How do you get to that again? How about you fucking pay attention?" Because it's not like he was going fast. He was going pretty fucking slow in the whole process.
And then on top of that, the videos that he plays and like everything that he's teaching about, there's nothing in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I hate that. I've been there, done that. It makes school that much worse.
If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots.
Got your breach, bitch. How do you like that?
And then he's just sitting there. And he's wanting us to read all 5 chapters within like a week. And then I'll do all 5 chapters in the study the next. Because, so the classes are only Monday and Wednesday. That covers 4 chapters. But you want me to take chapter 5, read chapter 5 on the same day as having you, and then taking the test that you're not really teaching.
Just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
And I already looked at the sample questions. I'm like, oh great, I'm really gonna have to go over all of that.
The 105's drop.
Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They'll roll him out right.
I'm pushing this guy.
But I think the ball's out.
No. His gun's down.
So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah,
is that the only class you're really concerned about right now? Or?
Yeah. Because I can do the other ones. The main problem with the personal finance as well is I gotta find an article on Forbes or something like that to do my shit on. And then, yeah, off of, like, read one of the articles off of Forbes and then do a thing.
She has to basically write a report on the article.
Yeah.
Okay. So he can read the article or...
It's like it's a paper that is like 200 to 500 words. The same with this government one that I have to take a current event now or 6 months ago and determine on how it affects us now and how it will later on affect us, so on.
Was that what you were going over earlier with the gun laws?
Yeah.
No, so I was listening to my book, and they were talking about there's a group out there that is about if we had more lawful citizens armed, we maybe wouldn't be having the problem we're having nowadays, like with the mass shootings and all of that. By having law-abiding citizens have more guns. Well, and the fact is, there's still going to be a way that the other ones are still going to find a way to get the guns. We just got to figure out how are they getting the fucking gun and prevent from that happening.
That's the thing. You say, like, try to, like, get rid of guns and regulate guns. Here's the thing. You're never going to get rid of guns.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying get rid of them. I'm saying find a way to prevent it from getting into others' hands to intend harm.
That's never going to happen.
Like, a lot of these school shootings could have been prevented
if they had more security in the schools.
No, that's a key one. But there's another one. The parents did not put up the fucking gun. And they did not teach their child not to touch it.
Yeah, we need to stop demonizing guns and go with gun safety instead of just get rid of guns altogether.
Yeah.
Our thing is determining whether or not your kid will ever do something like that. No parent ever thinks their kid would.
See, that's the thing.
And even if you like put up and lock up, you've got several instances where kids have gotten hold of like guns from parents' lockers and shit. Especially when you're talking teenagers. I'm not talking like little kids.
Yeah.
They're little kids.
Well, the other part is it's not just that it's the parents not communicating with their kid.
Not communicating with the kid, not taking the time to actually teach.
Yeah, not taking the time to teach.
Down to a parenting.
Yeah, and then not going in, like, you gotta learn what's happening with your kid at school. If you're not interacting with your kid, how are you supposed to know your kid's getting bullied? Because that's the majority of the time of why the shooting happened.
Sometimes kids don't communicate that with their parents, even when they have the opportunity to. Just, like me, for example, I never told my parents I was getting bullied just because, but I had a different mindset about it too. I wasn't like, even though I kept it bottled up, it wasn't like, oh shit, that's Panzer.
Territory now. It's first and 10 at the 47.
You want to take action towards that.
It's a very hard subject.
Yeah, but like I was telling Ira, also the fact is that plays into it that these kids don't think they have repercussions if they do something. Because there's these ones that, no matter what crime they commit, they're going to juvie. And they've already have most likely been to juvie, and they're like, it's not that bad, I'll fucking go again. And then if they're done by there, they'll fucking just recommit what they're doing. It's not helping them learn from right to wrong.
Who wants to do that?
Yeah, that's the problem with what we're having nowadays. Nobody knows right from wrong.
That's all due to parenting. If you don't have a good influence in the home,
well, it's not just it's not just the parent, it's teachers too. What happened to teachers? If the parent wasn't a good role model, the teachers were usually the good role model. And now the teachers aren't wanting to do shit. All they do is barely teach you.
That's a lot to put on teachers, though.
But a lot of teachers take the effort.
I wouldn't say it's any more to put on teachers than expecting teachers to protect your kid when my thought process on that is if I send my kid
and the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard
okay, no, I'm good. If I send my kids to a public school, I expect the teachers to look out for my kid, see if they get bullied, but I know that not all teachers can do that.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I understand that completely.
You got a Panzer coming
up. The defense have got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
Took another shot.
Myers for the extra point.
You see me, bitch? That's why I'll try to teach my kid protect themselves.
And it is with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Yeah.
I'm so gonna die.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
But for me, that still goes back to parents.
It does. It goes back to.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback.
If you don't want your kid to be a little asshole,
comes Washington's offense.
then punish them for being a little asshole.
As this
Yeah.
offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they
Like,
were
where did that become
and then they threw that costly
hard
interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high
It's like-
right now, and they're ready to
Like, if you look at it, like my sister's kid, he got mad that he got to school. The moment he got to school, he had to do bell work. He didn't like that. It hits recess time. He books it. He made it to the front parking lot without anybody noticing that it took them quite a while, and for the secretary to be the one to notice, he was even in the parking lot. That here, I'm trusting you to take care of my kid, but I can't even do that. Because look, he was in your, under your supervision, and look what fucking happened.
That comes down to school security,
And again,
which also is a part of school, which comes down to also the teachers. So you guys are both on similar tracks. It's just
Well, this has been a tough one
how
for them,
much
Charles. They've struggled really on both
responsibility
sides
do
of the
you put on the
football. And one
teachers
thing that's really
versus
plagued them,
not?
the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football
To me,
in their
it should be a whole system of the school, not just teachers.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Is we need to have more safe havens and more. What is it?
Smash them, smash them.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's
This
what I'm saying,
offense in
though.
desperate need of a conversion as they come up.
I don't think this sound like this about it. When was the last time you heard an inner city school getting shot up?
What do you mean?
Quite a few times, actually. Like,
Define an inner city school.
what do you mean by shot up? Because I hear shootings at inner school in inner cities quite a bit. I mean, some of the big ones that we've had that were technically inner city.
Really?
Yeah, like Sandy Hook.
And did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Is Sandy Hook considered inner city?
He is going to have a
That one I'm not sure on.
as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
I'm trying to remember. I might be mixing up college.
And a conversion there as well on fourth down.
Oh, fuck. Now I'm
Both
going to
sides were
repair.
holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and they
But
can breathe.
look at
Most of the ones that I've seen, it's like middle
What do you
class,
mean?
upper middle
You're
class.
talking like big city, right?
Yeah, like inner city, big city schools.
Like Oklahoma
The
City.
shootings that they have typically are from the outside in, or from kids shooting at each other, depending on what kind of security measures they have.
Look at downtown. Look at downtown at that football game. There's always a shooting every year at that football game.
Yeah, at that football game, but I'm not talking about that football game. I'm talking
You're talking about
school
big city.
mass shootings.
Now from the 33.
Yeah.
Now Smith.
They
Yeah,
don't
that usually
happen in inner
He
cities.
completes this to Walker.
No, they have it out on the
Hauled
streets.
down at about the 30-yard
Yeah.
line. You got the big lead defense.
But either way, it's bad.
I mean, don't get me wrong,
Yeah, but
it's
it is
bad.
a different level of protection. But even, here's the thing, even some of, yeah, they typically happen in like your larger cities, but not like your big cities, so you're talking like cities 100,000 or even less than
They
that.
happen in more upper middle class areas.
Yeah, they don't even typically happen in smaller high school that I went to.
Exactly.
A lot of that just kind of comes down to people.
The kids at Roseland schools have rifles hanging in their fucking truck.
Because they're taught. So small towns don't ever get shot up because they're taught what they need to do, and it's all like super tight families.
Well, also the fact is, they know each other.
You'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back.
Yeah,
look
when
at
you
the
get to
field
your
as best
like
they can.
mid-city, 100,000 population, you get to just big enough classes where you have bigger types of bullying, but they also don't determine security to be needed that much because from that kind of stuff, you usually have security to stop people from getting in from the outside from the internal stuff. And that security also is next to nothing when you consider the fact that as long as the kid's simple smart enough, they can get in. The last big one that I can think of that happened, where the cop didn't do their fucking job. I can't remember what it's called right now. I'm in the middle of a fight.
Are you
proves
talking about that
he-
one in Texas?
Yeah, Uvalde, something
Yeah,
like
that one. Yeah, that one.
It proved that even with security meant for that, if it's not fully followed by protocol, it'll fail. So.
Well, it's not even the security's fault on that one. It was the officer's fault on that one. That they
No,
weren't
it was also
responding fast enough.
It was also the school security's fault too.
Well, also
Because the kid would have never even gotten in if they followed their security protocols.
Well,
The
yeah,
officers
there's
are the
that.
big ones because of that, but legitimately the doors that they used for preventing such things weren't working.
Yeah. Well, the fact is also they could have gotten a hidden warning that the dispatch or somebody could have called the school saying, "Hey, there's an armed citizen coming your way. Shut it down."
They did. They set up a system for that, but and it also happened. They already went to school lockdowns partially for that. But their outside main door system.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here.
Because it was either propped or like lock wasn't working. There's a whole video on it that went on to it.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. But at the end of the day, it was mostly the cops stuff going on.
Yeah, because
they
he
treated
was.
it like a non-active situation. They treated it like a hostage situation instead of a shooting.
Yeah, because he sat there and he wrecked his vehicle 2 blocks away, and people's reporting, like thousands of people reporting to dispatch, "Hey, there's a guy walking down the street carrying a gun, and he's covered in blood." Like,
yeah, and then look at the shooting that happened in OKC over at Louis Bar.
yeah, that guy lost that battle.
He
Nobody.
came in. He shot 2 people and then got killed by an armed citizen who pulled out his gun and shot him right at the door.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember the video. At least I think.
Take away guns? That doesn't happen.
Shit, I don't want to go to bed. Oh, fuck. I'm in battle.
That's my one big thing on the whole taking away guns thing.
Yeah, like
if
there
that
was.
citizen didn't have a gun, there would have been more casualties in that situation.
Like on the Nextdoor app, somebody was commenting about somebody being Walmart or somewhere. That on Walmart sign it says you're not allowed to have your gun on premises. But if you have your carry, it just you can't really do anything about it. As long as my gun's in my holster, you can't do anything about it. But they were pitching about that, and I'm like, you wouldn't be pitching if you were thankful for it.
Walmart can, if they find out that you're carrying a firearm, they can ask you to leave, and they can get cops to get you to leave. Now, whether or not cops can actually arrest you for it, that's a whole other thing. But
And majority of the time, Walmart's not going to ask you to leave. They'd rather have you be there because of so many shootings that has happened.
depending on the manager.
Yeah.
Wentz. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Because that's one thing I hated working at Walmart. I was the first person that person was going to see.
Yep. Depending on the intended goal of the shooter, yes.
Yep.
And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
That's another thing that did not set right. I was like, you know what? My life's not worth this job.
As this is a big spot right here.
You ain't paying me shit. You ain't helping pay my bills. You ain't ever gonna give me a good enough raise. You ain't gonna give me a promotion of any kind to further advance into the system or whatever. Nope.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But
like that one time I already went off on one dad, leaving his fucking 4 and 3-year-old to wander the store by themselves while he drove around the parking lot waiting for them to come out the door.
The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone.
And he got an earful for that one. Somebody could have walked off with your children, sir.
This country has raised
watching what's happening right now.
Really lazy parents.
I fucked up.
Yeah, lazy parents are on a key part on that one.
They need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
You shouldn't have let me get away with it.
Just come on.
Lazy parenting, a loss of core values.
So, like, look, you're gonna pay $45,000 for a car for you to eat hamburger helper the rest of the year.
Both.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play.
No, I'd go
Say the last part again.
You gonna go buy a $45,000 car so you can eat hamburger helper the rest of the year?
If that was my intended goal, I would eat like shot with something. No, I'm not. It was my fucking teammates. Come on, fuck you guys.
Prerequisite.
Depending
you
on
have
my
2 kids
goal,
and 1 on the way.
Yeah, and you got 2 kids and 1 on the way.
if I could still provide for, what am I getting shot by? Provide for my kids? No, I wouldn't buy a $45 car. I'd probably get a $15,000 car if that.
I would go buy a used.
The finances.
I would go buy a used beater for like $1,000.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, that also depends on what you're financing. I'm not gonna.
They're shit. They're shit because you're a farmer.
Some farmers have really good finances.
So baby daddy's is crap because he never pays anything back that he's supposed to owe.
Then I wouldn't spend that kind of money.
So his is shit. So they just recently bought a $45,000 car for her because they sold the truck. So the truck paid half of it back. So they sold the truck for $28,000. And then they went and got this brand new car for probably $46,000. And then they have a new one on the way, and then they have Rosalind in the other one. And all I see them eat is hamburger helper.
Hamburger helper's good. I like hamburger helper.
Yeah, but that's all they eat. They're not eating anything else. They're not getting any veggies in. They're not. He's not even getting his steaks that he used to get anymore. Like, none of that.
Yeah, this looks like they're hurting. They hopefully will put better. How is he shooting? Is he shooting me through? Why is my teammate shooting? This is me. You are shooting me. You are fucking stupid. He is. My teammate was shooting me when I had 2 people behind me.
Are you unrealistic?
Yes, I'm fucking getting pissed off. He can see it's me. Like, we still have nameplates above our fucking head, and he was shooting me when I had 2 bad guys behind me.
So unrealistic, when you shoot your teammates, does it hurt them?
No. Damn. Thank God it doesn't. I'm sitting here looking, I'm confused who's shooting me. And I was so confused and distracted that I had 2 bad guys come up behind me.
You would have been even
instead
more
of shooting the bad guys, they were shooting me.
Last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And
you would have been even more pissed off if they were in friendly fire.
Oh God, I've been so pissed. I'm sitting here holding the line up here in my fucking Sherman.
Yeah, 3 points is 3 points.
And all my teammates are getting. Dude, there is a guy right here. Shit.
You'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Once more, Gibson. Only gets 3 yards there on the
yeah, that boy's bigger than me. That boy's bigger than me. Both these boys are bigger than me. Both these boys are bigger than me. I'm getting shot by a bunch of people.
Majority of the time, they are really bigger than you, Gunner.
Oh, no shit, sure. Everything is.
That is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day.
I lost.
Some Val?
No.
I'm still in the middle of this one.
I was going to wait until you're done on that one.
You will see.
I'm about to finish my movie.
No, I was going to play a couple rounds of Val and then we can call quits.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this
Still get a little
I'm pissed off at this game. Why would I want to go get pissed off at another game?
You guys are like showing up in 2 different ears for me. It's weird. It's pissing me off.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close.
468 yards.
I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because
468 yards.
Got you, bitch.
Game at the end. That's not something we see very often.
And I lost.
These offenses, they brought it.
Damn, that much been passing, and you lost.
468 yards and I lost passes. And passes, 2 touchdowns. And I lost.
That sucks. That hurts.
Hey, honey, I need your face.
That sucks.
Don't be rude.
They're just amazing, aren't they?
No.
Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my auto bills?
Where did this fucking Panzer go?
Oh, come on.
Oh, wait, what? What do I do? Go to menu.
I overshot him.
But when you're able to deliver, then check offer to accept blocks.
Yep, I'll be back.
What is today?
Wednesday.
There's a T80 to my right. God damn it. Two M16s can't take out this fucking. Come on. My team's all AA now. We've totally lost this.
I have to restart my computer to play Valve.
Why?
I missed.
Because it doesn't have the thing on for me to play Valve.